Okay, so now it's time to start working with our categories. First of all, we need to create the form via which we're going to be adding new categories. So we start with a form, give it a name of add category, action, let's leave blank, and method, we'll be using post. Inside of the form, we create a table with a cell padding of 0, cell spacing of 0, and border 0 as well. And we also assign a class to this table with the name of TBL insert. So here's our table. Now we're going to create the first row, TR tags, then TH. Inside of TH, we're going to create a label for name of the category. So category name, colon, and a star to indicate that it's a mandatory field. Okay, then we've got TD, and inside of TD, we're going to put input of the type text. Name will be name. ID of name as well, so that whenever we click on a label, it's going to activate this field. Then class assigned to it will be FLD, and value we'll leave blank for now. Okay, so that's our first field. Then we go down, we create another row, TH, this time non-breakable space, to leave it empty. Then table cell. Inside of this table cell a label for BTN, button class SBM, and inside of that label input type submit, ID BTN, class BTN, and value at. This will create our button. All these classes and added here obviously are created already for you inside of the core.css, which is inside of the star file folder. Okay, so we've got our folder actually ready. Let's go and see what it looks like. So if we refresh our page, there we go. Our form is ready. Obviously, it doesn't do anything yet. So let's go back to the code. And before the header, require once header, we're going to create our condition. If is set post with the name, which is the name of our field here. If it's been set, which means if someone pressed the button to submit the form, then we're going to create. First, we're going to create the required array, inside of which we're going to specify which fields of the form are required. So the field name is the only one, and we want this to be required. Then we're going to create the missing array, which will be an empty array. This is the array where we will be adding all the missing fields actually while doing validation. Now validation array. And inside of validation array, we put a few values. So name, we want the validation text to be saying, please provide the category name, colon. Then we have one for duplicate, because we also be checking whether the value has been duplicated. Oh, actually this arrow here have to be close to this. Yeah. And if the value is already on the system, we want to display the message. This category name is already taken, without the semicolon at the end. Okay, so we've got these three arrays ready. Now it's time to do the for each loop. So for each post as key equals value. Now, first of all, we're going to trim the value. of any white spaces. Next thing, we're going to do the condition. If value is empty value, and the key, the name of the field, is in array required, so in array, and now key required, then we want to put the name of the key into the missing array. So array push, array missing, and the key is our key. Otherwise, if the field wasn't left blank, let's create the variable out of the name of this field. Key equals escape function, which we've got in our functions file. So we don't need this value. Okay. What this escape function does is it's making sure that we don't put any invalid characters into the database. Now, after this for each loop, we're going to check if post name doesn't equal blank, and now get duplicate function. Okay, we haven't got this function yet, but we will create it in just a minute. And if it's a duplicate, then we want to put the value, the key, which is the name of the field, into the missing array as well. So array push missing. This time we're going to put the name as duplicate because the message is different, so we put it as duplicate to match obviously the values inside of the validation array. Okay, let's go and create our get duplicate function and modify this statement a little once we've done it. So that's in the next video.